Man, she say she want hood nigga. I keep the perk by the pound. The trunk stay bumped and y'all know we run the town. Hood nigga. And I keep a bad bitch around. Thick bitch, long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. Hood nigga. And my Chevy sitting on 24s. Flats look like flapjack. Pancake, you ain't no hood nigga. I'ma play the game how it go. They can take me out the hood, but I'ma keep it hood, folks. I'm on that good and alcohol. I got some down bitches I can't call. What's that? I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm a ball till the day I fall. Yeah, long as my bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as my bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as these bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as these bitches love me. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this super fly, dirt coast muddy water. Shorty, pop that pussy if you wanna. Let me tell you about this old school pouring lean, candy yams and collard greens, pocket full of stones, riding clean.
Well, I'm just one parlay away from a new house, new car. I'm just one parlay away. Trust I'ma take us far. I'm just one parlay away. One parlay away. One parlay away. Oh, I took the Chiefs on over, took my homes on yards. Everything is going good so far. Lakers beating the Knicks. Spread is only 6. 2 minutes left in the game, baby. I'm about to hit. Ow!
I need out, yeah, I need out. Blood pressure higher than a body count. Tomorrow she has to go. She's a mama. I think I married a hoe. Married a hoe. I said, mama, I think I married a hoe. I made a mistake, mama. No, oh no. I want you. A man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. All these hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. 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 These hoes ain't loyal. When a rich brother wants you and your man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. Ain't loyal. Whoa, these hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. 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 These hoes ain't loyal.
All right, y'all. Okay, welcome back, y'all, to another one. No, y'all couldn't hear shit that I was saying. My earbud was fucked up. But yeah, man, on y'all way in, man, hit that like, subscribe, share, turn notifications on, all that in the bag of chips for your boy. We trying to grow around here. We can only do it with y'all. So as usual, help a brother out. Tonight it's gonna be an interesting one, but let me turn this music down. So I'm just all over the place, y'all. Just all over the place tonight. But yeah, tonight we got to talk about some interesting stuff, man. Cause y'all know today is Easter, right? Today is Easter, and you know, our president, our dear leader, decided he wanted to come out and give a message to the American people. And you know, we going through some trying times. So you would think on, you know, the day that Jesus supposedly resurrected from the grave, you would think that we would be out here with some nice, somber, uplifting, presidential type shit, right? No, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna see what we got. Yeah, we're gonna see what we got, y'all. But as usual, man, get your cigarettes, get your weed, get whatever you need, because we about to get into it. First one, shout out to Dario AS. Pretty much he's gonna let Trump deliver his powerful, the way they call it. Trump delivers powerful Easter remarks, y'all, to the nation. Let's let's see how powerful these motherfucking remarks were, y'all. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this bitch real quick, like.
This Holy Week, I'm proud to join with Christians across the country and around the world to celebrate the most glorious miracle in all of time, the resurrection of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. In his life, Christ displayed true humility. In his death, he modeled true love. And in his resurrection from the tomb, he proved that even death itself will not silence those who place their trust in Almighty God. As it says in Gospel of John, for God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, for whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. Eternal life, such beautiful words. This Easter, millions of Christians all over the globe will be reminded that because of what Jesus did on the cross, all of us can live every day with hope in God's promise, knowing that in the end, evil and wickedness will not prevail. In the spirit of joy and renewal this Easter, we also celebrate the extraordinary resurrection of faith and religion in America. As I have often said, to be a great nation, you must have religion and you must have God. In churches across the nation on Sunday, the pews will be fuller, younger, and more faithful than they have at any time in many, many years. Religion is growing again in our country for the first time in decades. Happy Easter to all. May God bless you. May God bless the United States of America. Our country is doing so well like never before. Thank you.
All right, before I say anything, y'all, Soldier Boy, take it from me.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
Look. For a while, he was trying to sound presidential and everything, man. Like he was like, man, he's trying to say the right thing, but he just can't help himself by telling a lie. He just can't help by telling a lie. Our country's doing great, buddy. We just had some what the fuck they are. Fighter jets get shot down, and y'all just had to do a whole mission to try to rescue the goddamn pilots up out of there. Everything going great. Everything going great over there, y'all, right? Country doing well. Gas high as hell. We're in another fucking war. People can losing their jobs. AI fucking that bubble about to burst. Everything going great. So, like, he put that out there, y'all, for the address of everybody in America. Now, I know some people be like, man, why you being so critical of the dude, man? Like, being critical of him, man. Like, he ain't got to be critical of him like that, man. Like, what he said, like, even if you want to nitpick stuff, man, all in all, it was decent. It was straight. I'll be like, look, that would be fine. That would be an honest critique, and I could take that from somebody. If the motherfucker didn't get on True Social and also say this on the same day, I want y'all to see what he said before that. And then we get the video. Because I'm like, this is what what I'm about to show you is what he actually said before they released this bullshit ass video. Say, nigga, you can't say this and say that in the same day. And we supposed to believe, like, did he change in fucking 3 hours? He changed in 3 hours, bro? And Hurricane, you right. What he said, the lie detector determined that was a lie. Certified. Matter of fact, we can actually pay him, man. We ain't seen Mario in this motherfucker in a minute, man. Where my
The
boy
lie
at?
detector test determined that was a lie.
And I'm gonna show y'all why it was a bullshit lie. Shout out to my boy Op. He actually recorded this one earlier today, y'all, on the Shorts channel. So, like, for y'all that ain't over there helping sub on the channel and watching the shorts, man, go watch the motherfucking shorts that builds engagement around here. YouTube want to sell shorts, they competing with TikTok. Watch our shorts. But I put this one out earlier today, man. And hopefully I don't know where the fuck his ass is at because he's supposed to be here for this. But I'm gonna show y'all what the boy had to put up on there, man. He said some real ass shit because this is what Trump actually said in his true social speech, or his message for the world this morning, bright and early, in the voice of Op, because Op's gonna voice over this bitch. So let's get it.
Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the you crazy bastards, or you will be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah. President Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And just so y'all know, it might sound like he just being funny, just saying crazy shit. If it sounded like he was retarded, it was retarded. And that motherfucking president really tweeted that shit out, or Truth Socialed it out. But I'm gonna Op give his thoughts on it.
I don't think this gonna work out too pretty good, but you know what it is. I guess we have to see what's gonna happen afterwards. Our boy out here tripping. Our boy tripping. It's all good though. But hey, don't be flawed. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow your boy. Peace and love.
Make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all always do that. This motherfucker, if y'all think I'm playing, bro, because I'm gonna pull his truth up, man. I'm gonna pull his truth up for y'all just so y'all can see it. Because a lot of people like, oh man, he ain't say that shit. Man, this motherfucker really wrote that shit out there for everybody to goddamn see it. Man, let me see the truth. So I wish I would have had it ready to go. Yeah, let me post, man. Let's see this dumbass shit this motherfucker put up on the goddamn internet, bro. I'm like, dude, you supposed to be the president of the United States, man. You supposed to be, you supposed to be really like on that type of stuff, bro. Like you supposed to be presidential, dude. Like they talk so much shit about Obama wearing a goddamn tan suit, and this motherfucker out here talking crazy on Easter, bro. So crazy on Easter, man. I'm not playing with you. The dude fucking said this shit, and I still got people out here talking about, man, I don't know if that's real. Bro, that shit real as a goddamn, as real as your nose is on your face. It's as real as his nose is on your face. You see my boy said, I was waiting for the link in the chat. I'm in here. Man, you don't need no goddamn link, man. This is your idea tonight. Come on now. Get on up here so these folks tell these folks about this crazy ass motherfucker, man. Man, I actually might have to go to True Social to get to his shit. True Social media. Man, True Social post, man. Goddamn, fucking Easter post, bitch. Over here got me typing in all this goddamn dumb shit. And give me a goddamn, yeah. Can I get it in big form, motherfucker? See, keep trying to give it to me in small form, y'all. I ain't trying to get it in small form. But, whatever the hell. Let's pull it up over here, man. Show the goddamn fucking tweet, bitch. What the hell I just clicked on? I'm on the Palm Beach Post. I ain't never been on the Palm Beach Post. The hell is this? I'm not reading the Palm Beach Post. Y'all got me clicking on shit. They go to NPR. Yeah, here we go. Because he was cussing like a motherfucker in this shit. Show the goddamn fucking True Social goddamn shit. The goddamn post. Because this motherfucker, he a little out of his element right now. But here we go. Check this out, y'all. Get up on frame. Matter of fact, I'm just make it a little bit bigger. Make it a little bit bigger so y'all can see it right here. We reading over here. In the True Social post. This is Donald J. Trump's post. Trump threatened Iran over the strategic waterway, writing, Tuesday will be Power Plant Day. Ain't that what I've said? And Bridge Day. All wrapped up in one in Iran. And adding, open the effing strait, you crazy bastards. And you'll be living in hell. He really said this shit, y'all. He tweeted that shit the fuck out on Easter and then came in front of the American public and put out that bullshit ass video. Now, if something ain't look, everybody want to call Joe Biden sleepy and all this other stuff talking about he in a mental decline and shit. I'm trying to tell you, man, the dude changing his opinion, or at least the way he approaches shit within like 10, 20 minutes. And I think that White House address video, I don't think that shit was live, y'all. I think that shit was pre-recorded. So he might have said that shit first, like yesterday or some shit, and then woke up this morning and sent that goddamn social media, the true social shit out, pissed the fuck off. I'm like, we really gotta. I really want to ask some people because we actually, I talked to a few dudes the other night on when we was doing the Omegle stream, and one dude was just straight up racist from Luxembourg. That dude, I don't know what he was on. Y'all remember the bald headed dude with the glass and shit? Had cotton and shit and baby dolls in his room. Weird shit going on. He was talking crazy. But I even talked to another dude that was another Trump supporter, but he said he ain't a real Trump supporter no more. You remember the MMA guy that said he got beat up in a fight? Fucking he was acting like he was surprised with this shit. And I think that's one of the bigger issues that a lot of Americans are really dealing with right now. Why they can't really understand like really what the hell is going on. Like how the hell can you really say you didn't know what type of time this dude was on? Like when motherfuckers been saying what type of time this dude been on for over 10 years now. Like over 10 years. I ain't never voted for that motherfucker. And I would have never voted for that motherfucker. But I know some people out here that voted for him every goddamn time. And it's like they sitting around acting like they didn't know what the fuck they was gonna. They're so befuddled by everything that's transpired right now. How are you befuddled, motherfucker? You already got American citizens and got killed in the streets in this country, y'all. Already killed in the streets by ICE. You got motherfuckers goddamn 13 plus right now. I think it's 13. I think we still might be at the number 13 American soldiers already done lost their life overseas in something that ain't supposed to be no war because he ain't got the right to wage no war without Congress approval. But 13 Americans already done lost their life in this little mini war he want to fight. Your gas is high. Your food prices is high. It's hard to find jobs. It's got like, a lot of y'all ain't even out here fucking. Like, just be real, man. Like, this shit ain't cool right now. But, you know, we got Op in the building, man. Let me just shut the fuck up. Op, you got the flow, man. Go on, tell the people what it is, man. I'm over here bitching right now. Like, it just blow my mind. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, it really be blowing my mind. But Op, yeah, go ahead and take it away.
Nah, go ahead. Keep bitching or whatever you want to call it. This your boy Op. You know what it is. Chip.
He probably in the middle of doing something he shouldn't be doing right now, y'all. But nah, man, I think a lot of Americans should get a little pissed off with what the fuck is going on, especially in their economy. Shout out to Marcus. I see you up in here. Hurricane, I seen you up in here earlier too, man. And you said that's what she said. That is what she said. But like a lot of Americans should be pissed off about this shit, man. Like really should be pissed off about this shit. But I'm gonna show y'all one more pertaining to this topic because I gotta give a shout out to Brian Tyler Colin. I ain't covered one of his videos in
just
a while.
To set the stage on what is
shut the fuck up, Brian. Gotta rewind and get it full screen first. But what he said when he spoke on with this shit is real. And now he's gonna actually show you the true social, man. And I want like just get a breakdown because like I'm just talking from a position right now, just being pissed off about the shit. I'm like, man, this is embarrassing as fuck. And people be running around here acting like they don't understand why people don't like America. This is why. This is clearly why. And it gives us a bad name, even the people that don't support that motherfucker. But I want y'all to hear what Brian had to say about this truth this morning, this true social shit that popped up.
Just to set the stage on what is arguably the most insane Easter announcement ever, we have a president who claims to be the second coming of Christ. He parades himself around like the vessel through which Jesus himself can speak to America. And then today, on one of the holiest days of the year, Easter Sunday, Trump takes to True Social for this announcement. Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump. Yeah, just like Jesus would have wanted. Where do we even begin? First of all, isn't the whole point of having a president who could put the Christ back in Christmas and who says that America needs God to actually celebrate holy holidays instead of using them to lob thinly veiled threats of nuclear war? I mean, I'm not Christian, so I don't really have a leg to stand on here, but this doesn't exactly scream Easter. In fact,
into Trump's second video, or the first video I showed y'all where he actually tried to be presidential, there are a lot more Americans going away from the Christian faith, contrary to what the fuck he was talking about. Religion's on the increase. It's not. A lot of people are turning away from from Christianity, to be specific. There's a lot more people converting over to Islam. There's a lot of people that people that are still practicing Judaism, still Jews. They still practicing that shit. Like, it's just a lot of people that are stepping back from Christianity because the same people that are waging these wars and doing all this fucked up shit also claim to be Christians. And a lot of people don't want to be associated with that bullshit. They really don't. But I'm letting them keep going, though.
The lunacy of Trump's post wasn't even lost on his own party. Marjorie Taylor Greene posted, on Easter morning, this is what President Trump posted. Everyone in his administration that claims to be a Christian needs to fall on their knees and beg forgiveness from God and stop worshiping the president and intervene in Trump's madness. I know all of you and him, and he has gone insane, and all of you are complicit.
Think about it. And people would come out and say, man, I'm glad Marjorie Greene Taylor is coming out. She used to be one of the biggest advocates, goddamn dick sucking ass, kiss the ring, bitch ass motherfuckers out here on their side, saying crazy shit, Jewish space lasers and all this weird shit. All in defense of Trump, promoting everything he was on. But as soon as she disagreed with him on one thing, he threw it to the goddamn wayside. This bitch talking about she gonna retire after her term is over with. So at the midterm, she gone. She saying all this shit now on the way out. What was all this energy when the motherfucker first got in there? He was on this type of time. He was cool with it because it was benefiting you at that time. And I want to tell a lot of folks, man, be very wary of these folks that are trying to do a 360 or a 180 away from Trump. Look at them very critical, because you ain't just going to walk away from it now that it got hard for you. Because even that dude last night I was talking to said he didn't really care about this shit until it started affecting him. And that's what I be saying. A lot of these folks, they perfectly fine with other people getting fucked up. They perfectly fine with bad things happening to other people, losing jobs, losing money, losing their families. They
fuck everybody else.
But as soon as it happened to them, now they want to start crying. But yeah, I'll get up on in there on that shit, man, because that shit ain't it right there.
Yeah, you know, I had to holler at you about that shit today, man. That shit was hilarious. And you mean to tell me that, you know, it's supposed to be cool, but now it's a problem. So everybody who's still on the side, it hasn't affected them yet. So that's why they still cool with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we see people in real time that's still cool with the bullshit. Oh, I'm doing good. And it's like, but you got people that actually help him get elected. It's like, fuck him now. Pause.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't fucking with him. So if these people are still cool with it, all right, when things go bad, don't come back fucking crying. And that's what a lot of people are doing. You already know, us as black folks, we over here like, shit, I got my popcorn. I'm just going to watch the motherfucking downfall because y'all ain't listening.
Yep. The leopards are eating their faces right now, and it's kind of hilarious because the fucked up shit is like, and that's one thing. Like, I've had actually people like Caucasian people ask me, like, why are you not as pissed about this? Like when they start getting into it, because I be trying to act like I don't be giving a fuck. It's like, man, because we've been and told you about this before. This ain't the first time we telling y'all, but also we've been going through this regardless. Like, this is a hard time for you. This is just another Tuesday for us. Like, you fail to realize this is just another Tuesday for us. Contrary to what y'all want to sit out there and tell everybody. Because when it ain't him fucking with y'all, they was just fucking with us. Or they was fucking with the Hispanics. Or they were fucking with the Asians. They always been fucking with somebody because y'all got to protect y'all own. Y'all didn't say nothing when it was none of that. We chilling. We used to this. So yeah, like I've said, we got a popcorn out. Ain't gonna lie. And you gotta have that good movie popcorn, y'all. You know you can't have that bullshit ass over in Bacher and shit, man. You gotta get the act popcorn. Gotta get that good movie popcorn and enjoy this shit.
I mean, honestly, I'm not sure how you square posting videos like this.
This Holy Week, I'm proud to join with Christians across the country and around the world to celebrate the most glorious miracle in all of time, the resurrection of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Just his video from
in his life, Christ displayed true humility. In his death, he modeled true love. And in his resurrection from the tomb, he proved that even death itself will not silence those who place their trust in Almighty God. As it says in Gospel of John, for God so loved.
He calling people unintelligent, says, as it says. As it says? Says, nigga? I ain't never heard nobody pronounce that shit that way.
Of the world, that he gave his only son, for whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. Eternal.
Yeah, what book he read in the sample? Did they have that up on the teleprompter for him? Like, I hope they didn't have that. I would hope that they didn't have that up on the teleprompter for him to read off, which they probably did. But that I don't know what Bible you reading out of. Like, you missed a lot of the quotes of how that shit is said. Said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever, like you missed a whole lot of words now. I guess he just paraphrasing, or maybe that's the way they say it in white church or something. I don't fucking know. I know he don't go to church, so I don't know who the fuck. Yeah, that's wrong. That's a wrong message, bro.
Life, such beautiful words. This Easter, millions of Christians all over the globe will be reminded that because of what Jesus did on the cross, all of us can live every day with hope in God's promise, knowing that in the end, evil and wickedness will not prevail. In the spirit of joy and renewal.
I'm sorry if that's the case, then nigga, get the fuck out of office. Help us out.
This Easter, we also celebrate the extraordinary resurrection of faith and religion in America. As I have often said, to be a great nation, you must have religion and you must have God. In churches across the nation on Sunday, the pews will be fuller, younger, and more faithful than they have at any time in many, many years.
Hey, Hurricane, just for you, man. Just for
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
I know so many people that go to goddamn Christmas or Easter Sunday service all the time. Them motherfuckers at the goddamn house getting fucked up.
Religion is growing again in our country for the first time in decades. Happy
No, they going to
Easter
church
all.
more because
May
he in
God bless
office.
you.
They say they going in there to pray more. I was talking about the black folks. The white folks probably are running up into the church. Lord, please help us understand. Shit,
Please.
Right, and the sad part, they would probably be like, because you know that Christian lady pastor was up there. She gave a speech at that Easter thing, you know, that leaked video and shit. And like some of the shit they were saying, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, she was doing a holy glaze on that motherfucker, wasn't she?
it was so bad.
Terrible.
So bad.
Terrible,
bro.
man. Terrible.
Like, I don't know how them white folks run up into their churches, man. Because a lot of them churches was promoting the president, and you know they not allowed to even do that shit for real. They were fucking acting like they was goddamn gonna donate to the campaign, telling they followers. Man, you remember that one pastor said, if you a Democrat, you get out of my church. It's like, what? Like, nigga, who the fuck you talk to? You here to preach the word of God. This ain't supposed to be no political talk. The church and the state are supposed to be separate, bro. That's why y'all don't get taxed, nigga. But if you ain't here promoting goddamn fucking politics, nigga, I think the next people that coming in need to go ahead and say, okay, well, we're gonna run them taxes then, nigga. Run them taxes. This is a business now. Go and run them taxes since you want to have a political opinion. But I know they ain't gonna do that.
May God bless the United States of America. Our country is doing so well like never before. Thank you.
And then on Easter Sunday, the first words out of your mouth are, open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. But let's actually dig into the merits of what Trump is saying here. To open the fucking straight or else. I find that super interesting because on Wednesday of this week, here's what Trump said.
It was really in the U.S. interest opening that back up and whether that was a chief demand of his.
The United States imports almost no oil through the Hormuz Strait and won't be taking any in the future. We don't need it. We haven't needed it, and we don't. The countries of the world that do receive oil through the Hormuz Strait must take care of that passage. Go to the strait and just take it, protect it, use it for yourselves.
So we don't need it, but also you better open it up or we're going to rain holy hell on you. But also we haven't needed it, but also you better fucking watch it if you don't. Does that about cover it? And it's not like this lunacy is a...
Sound like somebody over there pump faking. That's what it sounds like to me, y'all. Sound like somebody pump faking, like they just throwing a lot of threats. And it's like, nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Like, them people ain't even listening to you, bro. They even said it. They want to go for months with this shit. Do something about it. Because all that little bombing you doing, nigga, that ain't stopping nothing. All these people you keep killing over there, it ain't stopping them folks, bro. Them people are willing to the very last person, they willing to stand on this shit. They keep y'all motherfuckers like y'all out they goddamn country. They willing to die for that shit, bro. And I salute to them. I respect them, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. I'm just telling y'all, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I do not support what these motherfuckers are doing right now. But they willing to stand and die on that shit. Now, hey, look, they say you don't stand for nothing, you fall for anything. They ain't failed yet. Everybody thought we just gonna go over there and just fuck them up and it was gonna be over with. Trump thought it was gonna be 3 days. Bitch, we a month in this hoe. We a whole month. And I promise you, y'all, we gonna be here for a while. Cause he too hoe to just walk the fuck away, say like, yeah, fuck that shit. Israel, y'all got it.
Fluke. He spoke with Rachel Scott of ABC News, who reported, spoke with President Trump. He told me the conflict should be over in days, not weeks, but if no deal is made, he's blowing up the whole country with, quote, very little off the table. Quote, if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, we're blowing up the whole country, he said. I asked if there's anything off limits. Very little, he said. She continued, I asked the president if his 2 to 3 week timeline still holds. Quote, it should be days, not weeks, Trump said. It should be wrapped up in days because no sane group of people could stand the punishment that's about to rain down on them if it's not, he said. In other words, Trump is threatening nuclear war on Easter Sunday. This from the Prince of Peace, who promised this on the campaign trail.
She would get us into World War III because she is too grossly incompetent to do the job, and then all of your sons and daughters will end up getting a draft notice, a thing called a draft. Dad, what's this? Oh, congratulations, you've been drafted into the military. You're going to fight a war against a country that nobody's ever heard of. Isn't it true? Isn't it ridiculous? I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. No more wars, no more disruptions. We will have prosperity and we will have peace. Under Trump, we will have no more wars, no more disruptions, and we will have prosperity and peace for all. I am the candidate of peace. I am peace.
And whose VP nominee said this.
My honest guidance to those young men, and I think their concerns are very legitimate, but if you're worried about the world spinning out of control, if you're worried about a military draft, if you're worried about, God forbid, a world war, the best way to prevent it is to vote for Donald Trump. And I really believe that.
Yeah, that was a quick.
One more time, Hurricane. I'm sorry, one more
The lie
time.
detector test determined that was a lie.
Sorry, just had to get that in there real quick. Like,
Quaint time, wasn't it? So look, I suppose that my message on this Easter Sunday is perhaps do not put your faith in a deranged lunatic threatening nuclear war against the world while Americans are starving and without health care right here at home. Perhaps do not put your faith in somebody who threatens death and destruction before he makes even a modicum of an effort to help people. And perhaps, stop pretending that this guy is or ever was some beacon of Christianity.
Okay. You mentioned the Bible. You've been talking about how it's your favorite book. And you said, I think last night in Iowa, some people are surprised that you say that. I'm wondering what one or two of your most favorite Bible verses are and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal. So I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into.
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite.
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Even to cite a verse that you like.
I don't want to do that.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal. I think it's just an incredible. The whole Bible is an incredible. I joke. Very much so. They always hold up the Art of the Deal. I say my second favorite book of all time. But I just think the Bible is just something very special.
y'all can look at that motherfucker face when he said that shit, bro. That motherfucker don't. Look, he got pissed off that the dude kept pressing him. I'm gonna pause it right on his face, y'all. So I can see this fucking.
Me, that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal. So I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into.
There's no verse that means a lot to you.
This nigga face.
That you think about or cite.
Y'all see this shit? It's like the demon was coming out.
Means a lot to you that you think about or cite.
Damn it! Can I got down? Look, y'all, I'm gonna get it.
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or.
Got it. Like, why would you make that face talking about the Bible? Like, you speaking on the Bible, like, dude, that motherfucker ain't probably read a fucking verse in that book. And you had a lot of Christian evangelicals in America that literally said they voted for him because he's the Christian candidate. And that dude done divorced every wife, cheated on and divorced every wife he done had. This man been held liable for sexual assault. This man got 34 felonies. This man said he would fuck his daughter if she wasn't his daughter. And he was cool with Epstein. Like, that's just a starter. That's just a starter. Like, we can keep going. This man don't give a fuck about no Bible, man. Man, give me your thoughts on this shit, man, because this shit crazy. We gonna slide in a second to the next topic, but this shit right here ain't it, man. This ain't it.
That's our boy, Trump. Boy, that's our boy right there, ain't it? He the gift that keeps on giving. You can't go wrong with watching Trump. He gonna always give you a good joke. He's always gonna make sure you laugh and feel good about yourself because without him, what would you do? What would you do? Hey, no, it tripped me out because you got so many people that argue with you, but it's all good. Show us your face, brother. Show us your face. Go ahead and let all the hate that's in your heart. Go ahead and let it out. I'm here now. Go ahead and do all of that goofy shit that make you feel good and hurt other people. All that other goofy shit until it hurts you, and then you come back crying and bitching and complaining because now something hurts you and you didn't see. Think about it like this. It's just like you go to a restaurant, right? And you see somebody treating the waiting staff like shit. And they're part of your party that came with you. You have to question that because first of all, why would you disrespect people that are bringing you your food? You can't see what they're doing in the back before they bring your food. Then you got to think, how would you treat me if it came down to it? Why would you disrespect somebody who holds your food literally in their hand? They're bringing it to you. That's why a lot of people don't respect people who disrespect, you know what I'm saying, hospitality because you're a piece of shit. They doing the job. They trying to make you happy. You know, hopefully get a little tip if they can. And you gonna treat them like shit. That's what these people are doing. They're coming back crying and complaining when they seen their leader in chief that they voted for treat the waiting staff and customer service like shit, and then they're surprised he's coming back and affecting them. That's all we're seeing right now. So it's kind of like, you mad because they possibly spit in your food. They left a cigarette butt in your drink. Well, you shouldn't have been treating them like shit. Shouldn't have been treating them like shit.
Shit, look, you hit that shit on the head. Hit it right on the head. And people need to wake up from that shit. Like I understand. I really don't. I ain't gonna lie. I don't have sympathy. I be trying to be nice. Like the other night, I told you I was talking to that one dude. I was trying to be nice, talking to him. But like honestly, I really wanted to be real cynical with the motherfucker. And once he was talking about he was gonna commit suicide and all that shit, I'm like, I ain't finna leave him alone, bro. He said he got a son next door, right in the room. I ain't finna goddamn push him over the edge. But like them people don't deserve no goddamn sympathy about this shit. Cause honestly, a lot of people, me and I both been saying this shit from the very onset of this goddamn presidency. A lot of people that voted for that dude, y'all voted for that motherfucker because you wanted him to harm other people. And you only mad now because it's harming you. That's it. Now, I ain't really got no sympathy for that. But we're going to do a change of pace right here, y'all. Man, look, how long has it been since we covered Pearl Davis? Just Pearly Things. It's been a while, ain't it? Because I ran across something. Yeah, I think it's been a while. He be in and out, so I ain't going to hold him on that. It's been a while since we didn't cover her. But I ran across a video she did. And it was very interesting. I'm going to give y'all the dynamic of this, y'all. You got a white dude arguing against a black dude about whether white men are oppressed in America. Now, the only twist is the black dude is arguing that white dudes are oppressed, and the white dude's arguing that they're not. Clown shit that's going on right now. And Pearl wanted to host this stuff. I want y'all to hear this conversation. And she put this shit up on her fucking channel. I'm like, I'm talking about somebody not being able to read the room and understand it's like, baby, you're not doing a good job right now. I wouldn't put that video up. I want y'all to see this shit. So I guess shout out to Pearl for the video. But yeah, I want y'all to look at this real quick. Like, man, somebody come look at this.
His girlfriend said she him. And because it's believe all women, right? She completely ruined his social standing in school. It was really embarrassing. He was like humiliated. Jackson, welcome to the show. Why do we say to protect women, children, and minorities, but not white men?
But not white men?
Yeah.
Well, it depends because white men, you know, there's so many white men, right? Like I'm a white man.
Yeah, but there's a lot of women and we say to protect them all the time and children.
Well, it depends because, you know, we protect our children and we protect our women. But when it comes to white men, they can protect themselves most of the time if they're fully functional, you know, if they're not like disabled or like, you know, collecting benefits from the government and whatnot. But what do you think, like, what is like an example of why we're not protecting white men.
You're in a store, right? I got this. You're in a store in a checkout. Some Shanika EBT card doesn't work in front of you, and she starts getting freaking irate with the cashier. And you say, "Man, could you stop being rude to the cashier?" And she turns around and she punches you in the face, like literally slaps you in the face.
Well, I mean, by law, you are.
That was one of the black guys, y'all. That was the scenario that he gave about how white men. Remember this? He said, "Can you give me an example of how white men are being oppressed?" And this motherfucker said, "You're in the line behind EBT." What did he say? Keisha, some shit like that. And her card ain't going through. And she's starting getting crazy, you know. And you be like, "Man, can you just calm down?" And she turned around and just punched this white man in the face. I don't know where the fuck that shit doesn't happen at. But let's say it did happen. How the fuck is that oppressing a white man? Is that assault? Hell yeah. Is that some ratchet ass shit going on? Hell yeah. How the fuck is that oppression though? But let's see what he say.
Protected by the law, and you can press charges and file charges against them and possibly win money in court legally. And so you don't think white men are protected?
Money from black people? Good luck.
So
I'm gonna rewind that back. Yeah, for all the people that say Pearl ain't low-key racist or say racist shit, I want y'all to hear that again.
Money from black people? Good luck.
Legally. And so you don't think white men are protected?
Money from black people? Good luck.
So
good luck getting money from black people. Okay. I'm just gonna say, okay, we all heard that, right?
So the protection comes from you're seen as the villain because white men in society are seen to owe everyone this debt because of what happened in the past. See, I'm black and I don't believe that. But because of that, you're supposed to take verbal, emotional abuse from that and physical abuse from that black woman. And if you do anything bad, you're automatically.
I guess you could say we're not protected in the way that, you know, if we retaliate, you know, there will be much larger consequences to, you know, if we try to, you know, get back on them because
so you know, they
assaulted us in the first place.
Okay,
but I think that I am protected.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And I'll say the white guy, he's a little off on that one right there. I guess in certain situations, like if it's a white dude beating up on a black girl, yeah, you're gonna have an issue, especially in the black community. But white people have shown in recent years to rally behind their degenerates. You had a white lady that called a little kid in the park a nigga, and she raised almost $1 million, over half. Oh, what was it, $500,000?
No, it was. I thought it was damn near $1 million. So like 700,000 or something like that.
I'm saying, like, they have a propensity to actually support their racists. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what, like, because I was with white dude right there, but I'm like, you missed me with that one, bro. Because I'm like, dude, you're not gonna face greater consequences. They protected Kyle Rittenhouse. The motherfuckers protected Amber Geiger. All these motherfuckers, bro. What are you talking about? And I don't know what this black dude talking about. Like, go ahead.
My bad. No, go ahead. I'll let you finish and then I'll go after you.
Nah, shit, I'm done. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say what's so crazy about dudes like them. They be with that futon scandal shit, and it's like, dude, you doing all that ass kiss. It's the same thing we say about the dudes that pander to females. With all the pandering to go, we know that our spaces that tell the truth when it comes to male-female relationships is very minute. It's a very small thing. So in the mainstream media, millions of people, mainstream America, all they do is pander to women, but when the women are still saying the same thing. So those dudes, those food tampon scandals, is the same type of dude he is. You can do all of that, but when they first see your dark-skinned ass, they gonna treat you the same as they do us, for the ones that are racist. Cause you know, I got my hair and all that shit look crazy. I didn't came across rich white folks that ain't, you know, disrespectful, none of that cool. They don't look at me twice like, oh my God, they don't do that. They like, and just be cool. But for the ones that are, exactly, and with the hair and all that, we down here in Florida, so they didn't seen it plenty of times. So they're not the ones that second look you and guess you and be scared, but you know the ones that are. You know, me and you both in the South, but we know the difference. But for the ones that's trying to be like tampon scandals, like, dog, you can do that all you want. and they still gonna be that same way because you gotta remember, a lot of them people don't know you. I don't give a fuck if Tampon do got over 1 million subscribers. I don't know if they all real or not because his numbers don't make sense. So it's like, okay, so you mean to tell me that you think you're that famous that when you go somewhere that they gonna treat you with the same respect? Because think about it, even with his million versus Kevin Samuel's million is two total different millions. Everybody talk about Kevin. Even the bitches that hate Watts, because they'll talk shit, but they know all his shit, try to steal all this shit. They hate Watts, but they know who he is. They don't know who the fuck that he is. So you go around with these white folks, you got to kiss ass and all that, let them disrespect you for them to like you. And then that's what this dude is doing. Like, bro, they still gonna see you as one of us, bro. It don't fucking matter. Period.
Right. No, you 100% right. I remember when Byron was having that conversation on that one app. I forget what the name of that app is, where they be on them bubbles and shit, talking because you can't see nobody on camera, or whatever the fuck. But then one of the white dudes on there like, Byron, we appreciate you fighting a good fight with us and stuff, but when we get all these other people out, you're leaving too. And Byron was like, chill the fuck out, cause he was like, man, you shut the fuck up saying nigger. Like, it was bad. It was like, dude, he telling you, like, yeah, do all the effort you want to try to win approval over here. Help us achieve all the goals we want. But just so you know, at the end of it, your ass getting the fuck gone too. They don't like you, bro. They do
It
not
was
like you.
on it was two different ones. He was on Twitter X, and the one you talking about was Clubhouse. So it
Clubhouse.
happened to him on two different. It happened to him on two different fucking platforms. And this is why. One last thing I'm gonna land so you can get back to the video. Dog, this is what I'm saying for Tampon and Myron gay ass motherfucking dog. They're gonna use you and then kick your ass out, and then you gotta come back with the niggas the same way they did OJ. God rest his soul. Same way they did OJ. They're gonna send your black ass back over here with us, and now you by yourself gonna get fucked up because they don't give a fuck. Like Nick Fuentes said, the Candace Owens and Brandon Scrotum.
Brandon Tatum.
Thank you for your services. Thank you for your services, but we no longer need the token black guy or black woman.
Yeah, we can say it ourselves. Shout out to her, Uncanny, my bad. Fucking yeah, and like you said, going to that one little point, just a double up on that one. When he's saying that, oh buddy, for y'all that don't get it, when he's telling oh buddy, like, hey man, it don't matter how you act, how you dress, and how you carry yourself, it don't matter. Dude, motherfucking black folks was walking around respectable as fuck in the 60s and the 50s, wearing suits and ties, being polite and all that shit. Bro, they were sticking dogs on them motherfuckers. They're spraying their ass with water hoses. They was fucking kids up, shooting people, hanging them from trees still. Like, it don't matter about none of that shit, bro. They don't like you. And a lot of black folks need to get that shit through their head. Now, is it all white people? No. But there's a very big population in America, contrary to what motherfuckers want to tell you. But there's a big population of folks in America that feel that type of way. And it's illogical, but they do feel that way. So the Coonan ain't gonna save you, bro.
Protected by law and by the government. If that happens, I'm tough enough to, take a punch from some angry black lady or something.
Well, yeah, but the point is, you're not tough enough to overpower like the police if you get like falsely accused of something that you didn't do.
That is true. I am not above the government.
Who falsely accuses white dudes the most? White women. So what the fuck it's got to do with black women? Next.
I'm not above the law.
There's all the guys from like January 6th, right? There's like Brett Kavanaugh, Brock Turner, Charlie Kirk, Johnny Depp, Derek Chauvin.
Charlie Kirk was very sad because nobody, everybody has conspiracies behind what happened on that day. And, it was shocking. It was shocking. Obviously, Charlie's gone.
My point is that there's institutional protections in place for women and children. So if something goes bad for women and children, there's protections. Yep. So you don't really need, I don't see men needing to protect women and children because society does it for them. But white men.
Who fucking makes up society?
And who's the most that's going to protect women and children out of society? Fucking men. What is she talking about?
Wait. She said that shit. Men ain't got to protect it because society will. So you telling me it's a ban of fucking women and children protecting women? Last time I checked, if you look at the numbers in the military, the number of the police officers out here, majority of them motherfuckers are men. But either way, go ahead.
But you remember, like, when I was shitting on her, our channel was probably and I ain't mean to get nobody else look that crazy, but when I was doing the videos on her, motherfuckers was coming at us left and right about the shit, and I'm just like, dog, I'm just pointing it out. I'm not saying I don't agree with anything Pearl was saying at the time, but it just I could sniff out certain things with her, and I was still trying to give her a chance, kind of, because I made for me I made like 7 videos when I only disagree with on like 1 or 2, and I ain't names who should not be named. They always come around. They names start with a color, and they came up with talking shit, and I'm just like, dog. I'm just saying. It's just that I just disagreed with before they started seeing her racism, and then she started coming out and coming out and coming out and coming, and like the Dinah Ross track. I'm coming out, I got the racism show. And it was like, dog, she's a piece of fucking shit. And really, this is what happened when you have grifters. You feel what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with covering stuff that just ain't right. But then when you have somebody like her, and we're saying that, she's doing good luck for getting that from black people. You know what I mean? Cases black people had to pay out fucking court fees and shit to not go to jail. What you talking about? Puffy paid fucking Cassie bitch ass $30 million.
Hey,
What you mean black folks don't pay nobody?
Yeah, look what Dr. Dre had to pay his goddamn ex-wife. Scottie Pippen. All these motherfuckers done paid out, but like, what are you talking about, bitch? That was clearly a racist comment.
Mary J. Blige paid out her ex-husband. Monique paid out millions to her ex-husband. Like, we can go all over the place where black folks paid out. What's that?
I'm saying down the list. And you right, look, the sad part, I can even admit this shit. In the beginning, I was one of the ones when we were covering Pearl during that time when she was popping. I was one of the main ones over here on the network saying, look, I'm just gonna give her a chance. I'm gonna give her a chance of trying to hear out. And
No,
shit.
I did the same thing. No, you ain't by yourself. I did the same thing, because like I said, even when I did that and Red came over with the bullshit, I still was trying to give her a chance. So you ain't the only one, because if I be like, oh no, yeah, it was just you, Jay. Motherfucker gonna pull up videos on my ass, so I can't act like it was just you. I'm not gonna just throw you in there. Nah, I was in the right place.
Yeah, I don't like. Let me hear out. But the sad part, the one thing around here, our binoculars don't never goddamn get turned off, bitch. It's like my ears; they always open. These bitches always watching. And as soon as we start seeing that shit, it was like, yeah, fuck the bitch. She gritty.
Real shit. Fuck that bitch. But my bad. Go ahead. I ain't, let me not hold up video. Let this stupid bitch keep talking.
Yeah, that was a good point right there.
Or like even me personally, I know a guy in my area who was falsely accused of rape, and it didn't even go to the criminal level. But like this poor guy, I've known him since he was a kid. He's like the sweetest kid. His girlfriend said she raped him, and because it's believe all women, right? She completely ruined his social standing in school. It was really embarrassing. He was like humiliated. So in that case, like it would take women to say, no, he's not a creep. He's not this. He's not that. Like the man's the one who needs protection.
Yeah. Because
society's automatically going to say, oh, poor you were raped.
Right. And that's just the society we live in. There's a bunch of guys like that, they feel like victim mode, but like, I mean, those are the guys that, get lured into the fucking Andrew Tate way of life and things like that. And, I'm like one of those guys, who was like very inspired by Tate and by, masculine guys, and like, especially guys like David Goggins. I think he's like a better example because, he's just like, he was born into like racism and poverty, and he overcame all these things by himself. But
I'm going to disagree. I don't think it's the Tate guys. I think they get false accusations sometimes. I think it's more the socially awkward guys that I know in real life and not social media. Like, I would say it's more the guys that are a little bit awkward. They don't understand like last minute resistance. Maybe like she says, yes, no, yes, it confuses them. Like just my experience, but you've never seen a white guy like go.
How do you have experience? Ain't nobody trying to fuck you
down for something stupid. You look young. You're like what, 24?
I'm 20 years old.
20. Okay.
And no, not really. Like, I'm not like present on social media as much.
I ain't gonna lie, he don't look 20. When she said 24, I was like, yeah, that sound about right. White folks, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these white folks nowadays are looking a lot older. What they say, what generation is behind us? They say that generation, they look a lot older than what the fuck they actually is. And I ain't gonna lie, I be noticing that shit. Motherfucker be telling me I'm 19. Like, damn.
There's like many other people who really do research into these guys of like, that go down. Like, I don't know. Think of like I think of people like Weinstein, the people who was in the movies, and like, you know, I only know the mainstream like Epstein.
I don't want to hear the rest of that shit, man. I don't want to hear the rest of that shit, man. It ain't tripping. I'm just tripping off. You got this black dude up in here trying to goddamn dick ride for some folks that's gonna stab his ass in the back as soon as you turn around. And Pearl just fucking stupid, bro. I remember they got. You remember that debate she did with Anna Kasparian? Bro, that shit was so embarrassing. Pearl was up there just quiet as a church mouse in a debate. Like, she was up there just quiet, y'all. I almost felt bad for her.
No, you could have let it kept going a little bit more so we can cook her ass a little bit more.
All right, check it. Here you go. I'll say get back into it. We're gonna get back into it, y'all. See what I'm gonna speed this bitch up though, cause I don't even want to hear little buddy talking. Cause he talking. I don't care about none of that bullshit they talking about. Let's see.
Of course, in the island and things like that. So I don't really know like guys that you're probably thinking about.
No, because I'm telling you, the guy I'm thinking of looks like you. I swear to God.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the reason why I think I'd be fine in society is because, you know, I practice fighting and I practice martial arts. And so if somebody, you know, wants to abuse me like verbally or physically in public, I can handle myself enough to like just be very observant of their behaviors and things like that. And I can remember a story. But, you know, then everything has to go down in a legal courtroom, and then, you know, you try to get what you want. And that's a whole bunch of time wasted on both sides. But, you know, I think us white guys who feel like we're unprotected, we just need to practice more self-control and realize what resources are available for us here in America specifically.
How do you practice more self-control when you guys have like if anything, you guys have the most self-control? You work the most, pay the most taxes, and have the least STDs other than, I guess, Asians. But
white dudes work the most? Not per capita. Not per capita around this bitch. Not per capita, bro. I know, man, I didn't cover too many videos. I literally covered one where ICE was actually deporting all these folks going to these construction sites, and it was a white dude that owned a construction site. And they took pretty much all his Hispanic workers, bro. He said, dude, he been sitting on a 1-day job for 4 days because they took all the Hispanics and he stuck with a bunch of white boys. And he's white saying that shit. He said, if we would have had the Hispanic folks around here, that shit would have been done in a day. I don't know if you work harder than everybody else, motherfucker. Like, I don't know about that. I highly doubt that. I don't
really think that's a guy's choice.
No, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, because like you just said, and then it's like, if that's the case, then why are, like you said, a white dude, why are these rich white guys always, and you know, I got a little background in that, you got a little background in construction, so you gonna sit up there and tell me that all the sites and stuff we be going to where the shit really going down, they not hiring a lot of Hispanics? They are. A lot of places I'm going, they can't even hardly speak English, and them motherfuckers is out there. So you go try to sit there and say it's the white guys who work the most. I ain't trying to disrespect and say they don't work at all. I'm not gonna be an asshole like that. But what I like for her to say that, it shows her bigotry. Like you mean to tell me you gonna sit around here and cap and act like they're the main ones? Like, we know before the 50s, there's a lot of people that weren't even considered white. So now you consider them white and want to throw them in, and we already know the history on that. They did that so they didn't feel, keyword feel, like they were lower and less in numbers. So now you got the Italians, you got Russians, you got Irish and Scottish, and you got all these Polish, you got all these other white people now that weren't considered white in the way y'all dog them out and treat them like shit. I still hear them to be disrespectful and saying this a lot of bullshit. So now you want to say that, oh, y'all work the hardest. Okay, yeah, all right. If you say so, Miss Pearl. More like shit on a stick.
Yeah, dude, because you know, what else going to these construction sites, man, look, the white dudes I see out there, man, they usually be the supervisor. Motherfucker doing sitting in the truck. The motherfucker basically on top of the roof, fucking hammering these bitches in, getting these stakes in the ground, getting these walls up and shit. Motherfucker sitting in the goddamn truck. Or the motherfucker might not even be on the job site. Might not even be on the goddamn job site.
He also getting Starbucks or some shit, chilling on the phone, and he know who that they can put up there to do all the fucking work while they fucking chilling. But you want to sit there and say they don't want to work hard. Okay.
Yeah. That shit crazy because ain't the sad part. We're not saying that white dudes don't work hard. There are some white dudes out here that work hard. I don't work with a lot of them, but dude, don't sit around and say they outworking other motherfuckers. When you go to most of these businesses and all these places, it's people that look like either me, fucking goddamn the Hispanics now a lot, and fucking. And then you get the white folks and like, yeah, they got their certain jobs. They got their certain jobs that they be doing, but shit, man, like, come on now, just to automatically give it to white people hands now, bro, you crazy as fuck.
Sorry.
No, you're good. No, that's actually pretty funny, and that's actually kind of true. But I don't know. I feel fine. I'm in a little bit of a weird situation in life, and I just decided to come up on here randomly and speak some facts.
Where are you at? Like, what part of the country?
So I'm at my mother's house, and I'm outside in the front, just
No,
chilling.
no, I'm not like what
You talking about in the United States of America, dude? That's
state with Midwest. You don't have to say
Texas.
Oh, you're in Texas too. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's
So
a
you're from
quiz.
Texas?
Now I'm in Texas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've actually watched a little bit of your content recently, and I actually kind of like it. I don't like, come up on here and think like, oh, I fucking disagree with what this fucking woman's saying. She's so wrong. I'm not like that type of person that's just like, wants to come on the internet and wants to be a part of the problem. I'm somebody who wishes to be part of a solution.
So how many do you have are you friends with are you from like a white area or no?
I'm from a pretty white area. It's pretty blended. It's like, white people, Muslim people, black people. It's pretty blended, but
What the fuck is a Muslim person? Like, look, the more we play this, man, now I got to get on him. What the hell is a Muslim person? What they look like? That's just so dumb to say shit like that. Cause say Arab, like being a Muslim is a religion, bro, not a
Yeah,
race.
dog. Like, if you go to Philadelphia, where some of my people's from, you're gonna see a lot of black Muslims. So if you saying Muslim, they could be black. And
They could be Arab, they could be white.
I just about to say that because the honorable brother God rest his soul, Malcolm X, when he went to the land of Mecca, in Mecca, that's where his mindset changed before he came back to the the US and got assassinated. And he changed his mindset on white people. He was like, he's seen all kinds of different races and nationalities in the land of Mecca that changed his mindset on white people. So you saying Muslim, like you just said, but this is the thing. They could be from the Middle East or they can be from Brazil. I had Muslim homies that was from Brazil. So just because you say Muslim, and I feel you on this now because it's like, hold on, bro, we got to start checking your ass a little bit too. Because when you first came on here, Billy Bob, you was cool.
I was with him.
Now you kind of slipping and saying some suspect things. And it's like, hold on, bro.
What type of time you really on?
You tucking your bigotry under your skirt.
Lift that skirt up, motherfucker.
Your skirt, brother.
Oh shit! Nah, man, I don't get it, man. They're like, these people keep. It's so simple. Stop confusing religion with goddamn race and fucking nationality with fucking race. It's like, motherfucker, I tell somebody I'm American on the phone, and they see my last name, they probably gonna think I'm white the way I be talking sometimes. Bitch, I'm black. That has not like you confusing different things, bro. Muslims in the neighborhood. What the fuck does that mean, nigga? What they look like? Shit.
We all just, live in our own world and just a neighborhood or wherever you live.
And then Pearl asking, I forgot that part. And Pearl asking him that question, what kind of area he's living in. He probably lives in a more predominantly white area. The United States is very segregated. Contrary to what these people like try to believe and act like we're all mixed together. Yeah, maybe in the inner cities you have more commingling of different races and groups together. But throughout the United States, there are black sides of town, there are white sides of towns. There's Chinatowns in certain cities and shit. And we're very segregated, bro.
A lot of people, they don't really care about this type of shit and they just live in their own world and they don't even care to like dabble in
I want you
like
to
this.
do me a favor. Go ask and call in like a week. Go ask 5 of your white male friends, ideally the older ones, if they've ever been like screwed over by like the school system, a woman, And
Well,
just tell
actually,
me.
I'll go a little bit further, and I'll tell you right now that I am one of these people that have been screwed over by the school system.
Oh, okay. So then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. What happened to you?
I don't want to like, be fake or like not tell you what's going on. Like I got fucked over by the school system pretty bad. I went to school from kindergarten all the way to grade 12. I didn't graduate. I wasn't the best student, but I did work hard in class and tried to learn and tried to, do my best to accomplish the things they put in front of me. But
oh, you're just naturally stupid. Okay, keep going.
At the end of the day, I was, struggling with like addiction, with, mental health.
Okay, so you did drugs too. Okay.
Issues and things like that. And I was living in a very toxic family household. It was a
okay, unstable family too. Okay, keep going.
Blended family. It was my father married to my stepmother at the time who had 3 kids.
Baby daddy situation. Baby daddy, baby mama situation. Okay, keep going.
And we all felt our own ways, and we all had our own problems. And I don't want to get too specific into that. It's more, my focus is more on the school system thing because I went all.
Oh, y'all, and for y'all that don't get why I paused and kept saying that shit, because that's the stereotype they try to put on. That's a black situation. Got a white kid saying,
yeah, I was about to.
What's his situation?
Yeah, I was definitely agreeing with you on that. About to agree with you on that because if like this is the thing, Pearl, from what she says allegedly, she grew up in a privileged situation. Not just because she's white, but her parents had, or her father made a lot of money.
Yeah, you're rich.
So if you're gonna sit there and tell me that you don't separate from those kind of whites and play classism, you a fake bitch. Like, come on, man. All that stuff he said, if she still makes an excuse for him, that lets you know the agenda that she's trying to push, because they don't fuck with those kind of whites. She's the kind of white chick, you already know she dated black guys and all that, coming from college, playing basketball and all that. You're most likely going to be around black folks playing b-ball.
Well, she playing volleyball.
Huh?
She played volleyball.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right. So, but she dated black guys.
Yeah.
So,
love some
to have that mindset like that she does means you kind of went against your parents, and they probably were still supportive and kind of actually cool, because she could have had the type of father, them college white girls that mess with black dudes when they're in college and then they lie to their parents and say they got great. She could have had a father like that, but apparently her father's cool because it was all on social media. The last 2 guys that she dated that was on social media as well. So I'm like interested to see what she's gonna say once he break all that down.
Well, I'm ready to hear it too now.
All the way from kindergarten to 12th grade, and I didn't get a diploma, and I'm suffering because of that. And so yeah, I do feel a little fucked over. But I'm using my energy to get back up to the top.
I'm just curious, how did it make you? It made you have like a drug problems? The school system?
Well,
like,
I had because of problems at home. I was addicted to like drugs and like bad things on the internet and things like that. Like, and I had a real toxic stepmom. And I don't want to say names and expose people, but I mean, they're suffering in their daily life because of it. Let's just say that.
But according to
that's
society,
not even something I try to do to take revenge.
According to society, you have no problems, and your life is just on clouds and cotton candy, and you have a big bag of gold under your mattress because you're a white guy. The average white guy.
6 foot.
Who fucking sold that goddamn narrative to society, motherfucker? Coon ass nigga. Who sold that fucking goddamn image of white folks to society and everybody in the world? Who sold it to them? Somebody please help me the fuck out.
They sold it to their damn selves. They did it to themselves. Like, now he's trying to. It's that, because this is the crazy thing. If he would have been a black guy saying all of this, it would have been pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Pull yourself up by them bootstraps. Get up, buttercup.
Stop making excuses. But now y'all moving the goalposts from, oh, you can do it yourself, don't blame society, don't blame the school, it's on you, to now, oh, white man got a problem that they got to do. I'd be surprised if this coon even like women, dog. Like, for real, the way he glazing this dude, I'd be surprised he like women.
Balls. Bro, he calling this dude balls. And let him go, let's let him finish
Jungle.
calling. Because he calling the fuck out of them bitch. Get him out your mouth, bro.
the average white guy is just trying to get by. Most men are trying to provide trying to do better in life, trying to provide for their families. But you white guys, everything is just handed to you, and you don't have any problems.
Yeah,
right.
I have problems. I'm not going to admit that I don't have problems because I have a lot of problems, but just not the type. Just probably not the type of problems you're thinking. Like, you know, I don't know what's like a problem that like guys. You're saying like guys who get fucked over by women who say they raped them or things like that. You know, I've never had that problem.
Well, I'm assuming you missed part of the monologue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Let me see. I have a list of them. Being falsely accused, being unfairly discriminated against for scholarships and career positions, being called.
No, and she's gonna name this list, and she's pretty much everything she already done said. Black people didn't deal with that still to this day, and historically dealt with all these things. But let's see what she got on her list.
Okay, it's fine. Let me see. I have a list of them. Being falsely accused, being unfairly discriminated against for scholarships and career positions, being called any kind of phobic, being divorce raped, having their kids taken, the left targeting white guys for no reason, man-hating judges, man-hating cops, man-hating teachers, man-hating lawyers, white guilt, family dynamics because women abuse men's kindness and take advantage of what white men can do for the family and offer nothing in return, political bullshit, and then it keeps going, but those are just some.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Besides, like 2 of them, black, that applies to all black people. And the only reason the other ones don't apply, those other 2, is because she put white in front of it.
Exactly.
All those things apply to black men historically throughout history. So what the fuck you calling this boy for? Either way, though, I'm gonna let him finish.
Because that is happening.
Think about
real time.
Real quick.
I mean, go ahead.
Emmett Till.
Falsely accused.
And then the white chick, when she was dying on her bed, allegedly, because I don't know if that was true or not, and they just put some fake white bitch on there. She all of a sudden, oh yeah, I felt so bad about that, and it was like, it's up for you about to die for you to say that.
And the confessions come out on the deathbed. Nah, that shit was real though. She really did confess that she felt so scared and pressured by all the angry white dudes that she just went along with it.
And you see, instead of her taking full accountability, she passed the buck.
And you know what the
just
funny
take
thing
accountability. Why you blaming somebody? Huh?
You know what probably really happened in that situation? She probably was
What's
fucking
that?
with. She probably was fucking with Emmett, doing some shit she wasn't supposed to be doing, and somebody saw her ass. Then she lied.
Mandingo effect.
That's the more. Yeah, that's it. Like, man, look, we all know that white women like black dudes. They know it.
Yeah.
They know it. So I'm like, man, look, and she probably got caught. And then her daddy, you already know, your daddy find out about it. It's like, oh hell no, he tried to touch me and shit. I don't even give her the benefit of the doubt that she was scared, because I remember watching her say that shit or hearing the audio of it. Talking about she was scared and fucking just scared of the situation and just went along. Man, bitch, you probably was trying to fuck with that little boy, and he was fucking with you, but somebody saw your ass, and then fucking when you saw that, it's like, yeah, nah, nigga, yeah, he touched me. He tried to do something to me.
Yeah. So when she said that and all this bullshit about what white guys go, and I ain't saying they don't, because I like prime example Johnny Depp. Me and you both were like, that was some bullshit. We said that, but you mean to tell me now you're using something like that to say black guys don't go through that, and we go through that more than white guys do? The only way you could say it's not the same rate, like you said, is per capita. But in general, we do. Overall, we do, because look at how people still look at her. They still be on some bullshit and act like, oh, no, y'all this, y'all that, y'all are terrible, y'all are savages and all of this bullshit. But, and I'm gonna land here. You can go to the DOJ page. It says what? Who got the most exonerations for falsely being charged? Black man. Black man. Go ahead.
Hands down, not even close.
And, you know, it's up to the parents how they handle their children. And some of them don't handle their children and just, you know, fuck everything off and let them do whatever. And then there's some who are real strict, like give me your phone at night, limit your social media, if not have no social media. I had people who were really trying to, you know, fight against these things. But honestly, I see why you're, you know, doing this, is because there's a lot of families who have been defeated by, you know, by these problems. And, you know, Christians like to say it's like satanic things, like they're being attacked by Satan or the devil and things like that. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but like, I don't know. It's, you know, it's like evil forces in the world that are just like, you know, a lot of people who are at the top benefit from all this
evil
shit
forces
that
are
happens.
women. Like the devil's in women.
Yeah.
Know that you're not aware of that?
All right, it's some devil in them, and it ain't just in women. I can guarantee you that. It ain't just in women. You got it in the motherfucker in the White House right now. You got it in BB across the goddamn water right now. You got it in a lot of folks. Fuck you talking about just in the women. It ain't just in the women. And that's that part. They like that's kind of like Pearl thing. She trying to appeal to like the white dudes and the white races. I'm like, Pearl, them bitches don't want to fuck with you. I'm trying to tell you that they don't want to fuck with you. They would have fucked with you by now if they wanted to fuck with you. The ones you want don't want you. The ones you want don't
Yeah,
want you.
they already seen on social media that she fucks with black guys. So why would they want her?
They're gonna call her a mud shark. I don't even understand the term of that, but they're gonna call her a mud shark. And then on top of that, she's not the best looking thing out here. So, you know, got that going against you too. So the guys she probably won't, you ain't finna get them. You ain't finna get them. Sorry. Better luck next time. I don't know when next time's gonna come. You gotta make the best of the time you got right now. But we're gonna do a little transition, man. We're gonna do a little transition real quick, like, cause we ain't covered a relationship conversation in a hot minute. We're gonna go over to the Ugly Money podcast. And this shit right here is just it's just hilarious. So I'm gonna let it play for a second. And shout out to Red, seeing you in the chat. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's check this out. Shout out to Ugly Money. Oh man, it's the JB Reacts one too, man. I wasn't trying to watch it. Well, either way, we gonna get it.
You still couldn't articulate yourself with a proper vernacular. Your communication is off. We didn't know what she was talking about.
They're real. They're not honest.
All right, here we go. Look at the question.
Do you gonna want a nice? Do you really want a nice guy? And we'll start with Miss Ember.
Do you? You going for a nice guy or no? Here we go.
I think nice guys are awesome, to be honest.
Okay.
You can connect with them. They're real. They're not aggressive.
Would you date?
Listen.
Would you date one and take one nice guy seriously?
Yeah.
For the quote unquote bad boy.
I would. I actually would.
Okay. Have you?
I have.
What was the outcome? Why are you not sitting with him right now?
Because he was too nice.
Drop a bomb.
Nice. Nigga, you gotta stand on business. Sometimes you gotta say shut up. Sometimes you gotta hang up on her. Sometimes you don't gotta talk to her for about 3-4 hours. She want the one with a backbone. You gotta stand on business. That nice guy finished last, and I mean that respectfully.
I feel like I'm in the twilight zone. Right? How do you say? I'm still computing and trying to process this. How do you say you want a nice guy, but you left a nice guy for being a nice guy? Y'all, let's just continue.
Exhibit A, gentlemen. She said he was too nice. I dated a nice guy, but I stopped talking to him. He was too nice.
Crazy.
I want a nice guy, but just not too nice. Not too nice. And when he's too nice, I don't want him anymore. Okay. I don't want to.
Ladies, I ain't gonna lie. I'm playing this video for y'all and the guys too. Look, man, just understand what the fuck be coming out of your mouth sometimes when you be saying shit. Because a lot of folks want to say simple shit and just really ask the question, man. Really ask some follow-up questions on this shit. Lady, you wanted a nice guy, whatever the hell, but you left a nice guy because he was too nice. Like, come on now, make it make sense.
I want a nice guy there.
You can't believe nothing they say.
All right, it's Essence. Do women really want to date a nice guy? Why not?
No.
Okay. She said that with her chest. I low-key believe her. Why would you say no? Amber says yes. Why would you say no, ma'am?
I think that we like to be chased, right? And a nice guy just rolls over. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Just do what you want to get over him.
Yeah, and I don't think that that's a good challenge for a woman. Like, especially like the roles that we play in this world, right? Like, we're all independent, make our own money, got like stuff going on. Like, we don't need.
So he at least got to have some goddamn. He got to at least step.
But we don't need a yes man, right? Like, tell me what the to do, because I tell people what to do all day long. Tell me what to do. Choke me. I mean, I didn't mean.
A lot of y'all don't even listen. First of all, even if they do tell you what to do, and she was just about to say, "Choke me." Let's continue.
Hey, she said what she said.
Choke me.
Sometimes you got to choke her, fam. And I didn't say that, but it don't mean choke her to death. You just squeeze her neck a little bit. Slap her one time. Don't put your hands too heavy, but slap her one time. And she means this respectfully.
Now you're creating the same guys that's putting hands on you, beating you up. See, this is only proving that a lot of these women, they like these toxic situations. They don't like the guys that's going to create a nice, calm, comfortable home to where you can come home and just always birds chirping, nice dog barking. No, some women want chaos. They don't like the boring life. And this is just proving it.
Lying about that, but we got Red up in the building. Red, what's the word, Thunderbird?
What's up, guys? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, you know your audio, you sound straight.
Well, I had a lot of thoughts about this, but I'll just say, you know, I've never seen a single woman beater.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I would agree with you on that. Let's keep riding.
In the name of,
Yeah, in the name of him. Okay.
Yeah.
The views and opinions of the people on this show are theirs and theirs alone. Podcast. There you go.
That was a disclaimer.
Hey, you know, you got to get in there. Big time. Okay, choke you sometime. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Shy Nicole. Do you really want a nice guy? Why or why not?
Okay, yes, I do. But I do feel like it's some cons that come to the nice men. And the main thing that it be to me is either they weird as hell or they just don't be attractive.
So you really don't want them?
Yeah, basically like.
Okay, thank you.
That shit was too fast.
They weird as hell or they unattractive. Okay.
Girl mail. 4 + 4, 36. I want a nice guy, but I really don't want a nice guy. You know, they're not really attractive, but I want a nice guy. But I don't really like him, but I want a nice guy. But I wouldn't want him, but I want a nice guy. Gentlemen, be an asshole. Women love assholes. Women love dickheads. Women love men that tell them to shut the fuck up from time to time. The nigga that will tell a woman to shut, if your nuts is big enough to tell her to shut the fuck up respectfully, she's gonna suck it. Just know.
So all the ladies is getting mad about him saying that. It is true. It's the ugly part of like how female minds work in relationships for some reason. And that nice guy shit.
But they're laughing along like this is okay.
Yeah, because they on that type of shit. They the same ones that say, "Bitch, get out there and shake your ass." They the first ones running out there. Don't degrade me. Don't do me. Don't call me something out of a woman. I'm a woman, and be the first ones to run to a flow for a song that talking about pop that pussy, bitch.
Yeah, or like what happened in Houston.
Man, Houston wasn't that bad, man. That wasn't that bad. There's them people just blowing. Look, them yo folks read out there trying to make a big deal out of that shit. That shit wasn't that bad. We used to celebrate Girls Gone Wild.
Them ain't my folks.
Dude, we used to celebrate. We used to celebrate Girls Gone Wild down there in Florida. They were selling DVDs,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and people were not calling that shit out. They were not calling it out.
Freak Nick. Remember Freak
Dude,
Nick?
I'm just saying though. It's like when some black folks do some shit, everybody want to come and call some shit out.
No, but I didn't hear it from my people. I heard it from black people talking about it.
Dude, we just had a coon ass black dude in the last video talking. Look, dude, we ain't running out of supply of coon ass folks to turn and talk shit about their own people in our community.
Right. Well, all I'm just saying is there was some out of pocket women there that had some big booty cheeks hanging out in front of children.
You were looking at that shit, weren't you?
No, I didn't see anything. That's just what I heard.
Oh, no, okay, that's what you heard. I got you. I ain't seen none of that either because I ain't even looking to it. It wasn't important to me. But look, let's just keep going though. I ain't gonna hold you. The girl said choker like that. Ugh. Yeah.
Well, have you ever looked into female novels? You know what kind of books they be reading, bro? That's all
dude,
what it's about.
Dude, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm glad they made the movie 50 Shades of Grey because I would have never read them books. But I know when I was in high school, them girls used to read
Bro,
them
the books are way worse than that. 50 Shades of Grey is vanilla.
Dude, I heard, but I'm saying like when I was in high school, them girls used to read them sex books all the time. And one day I just borrowed a girl book. She let me borrow her book. And I went home reading that shit. Dude, my dick got hard. I'm like, this is the shit y'all be reading?
And that's the thing, because I'd be like, you know, I read philosophy books and history books, and so I meet a girl and she's like, "Oh, I'm a reader. I love books." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. What kind of books do you read?" And then she starts talking, and I'm like, "Oh, you're not reading books. You're masturbating."
Yeah, you mentally masturbating. I ain't gonna lie, them books, there's some freaky ass shit in them books, man. But either way, let's keep going.
They really don't want that. They're going to go with a nigga. They're going to tell him to shut the fuck up. She's going to chase after that nigga in the car that you bought and gas that you pumped in the car. How do I know these things? Because I'm a guy that tells women to shut the fuck up sometime, and there's been plenty of women that drove the niggas' cars to me. Don't be that guy.
That's sad. That literally just proves that you should not listen to what women say. Don't change yourself to become anything outside of what she deserves. If you happen to fall into her life, it was meant to.
Nah, I agree with the second part. The first part, you can listen to women. Sometimes they on the queue with shit. They be hitting that shit. But don't change yourself to try to fucking win the approval of somebody. That's the fastest way to lose them motherfuckers.
Be like that. Just being honest. So if you are that bad boy and you happen to hop up in her life and she chose you, guess what? You probably need to stay who you are because she's not going to try.
Well, a lot of times it's because they have extremely low self-esteem, And so if you're desiring for her and you're trying to gain her attraction, she's like, oh, well, why is he trying to gain my attraction? I'm a loser. I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say that a lot of girls know they ain't shit. And they, this motherfucker doing all this for my ain't shit ass. Now she looking at you like you funny.
And you are funny.
It is, you really is, man. It is funny.
Turn her off. It makes no sense. And it just only proves that large majority of guys have not been with any women. I do believe that you have a lot of guys out there who still try and be the nice guy towards women. A lot of guys don't even want to come off as dickheads. A lot of guys try and remain calm and collective. A lot of guys are afraid of the world. They haven't even conquered anything. So when they come to a woman, they overly correct because they want to be, sweet and innocent with a woman.
They're trying to get them.
Guys who are bad boys are the ones that still being able to get with most of the women, and the large majority of guys are being left out. So it is what it is. Be better for yourself. Don't be better for the chick. I'm just being honest.
What is your biggest pet peeve of black men in 2026?
Oh, I'm ready to hear this.
Accountability.
So what do you mean by?
All right, hold up now. And this is gonna be the last segment we cover right here. That
I agree.
They talking about accountability. All right, let's check it out. Let's hear it again.
What's your biggest pet peeve of black men in 2026?
It's the accountability.
So what do you mean by?
I'm team black woman on this.
A few.
Okay, hold up. Hold up. Go ahead, Rick. Give it to me. Why you say you think black men need to be more accountable in 2026?
No, it's not. Well, to be honest, I think black women need to be a little bit more accountable. And back to the original video you were playing about Pearl and that shit. I only caught the tail end of it, but they were trying to list all these things about feminism as something that white men are suffering from. But I think black men suffer the consequences of feminism in modernity more than white men. You look at how the family structure is set up to replace them, to get them out of the homes, to treat them like they ain't shit. And like they have no home, they have no political party, they have no clubs. They're kind of just stranded behind. And white men obviously have their own specific problems that they're dealing with. But you know me, I'm not here to play the victim Olympics. I think it's better to focus on our strengths and weaknesses and what we can do better. But I think we can all agree the women don't make it that much easier.
I got a question. Were you able to see the very first video?
Well, I saw the tail end of the Pearl video.
Okay, so you got the end of that one. All right. You remember what we was talking about in the first one about like, that 180 type shit? That 180 type shit.
Yeah.
That kind of popped in my head right now. I appreciate what Red said, but that sounds like a motherfucking 180 round here.
Well, when it comes to the women issue and the women question and the red pill and the whatever manosphere, I think we do have a common enemy because we all recognize, and especially now that the whole, I call it the Keisha bubble, it's all popping and it's all coming to a fruition. It all comes down, as Lauryn Hill said. You have these armies of simps coming out, crashing out. Like, what's the guy's name? Tony Gaskins and all these other simps and blue pillars trying to cap so hard for, I don't even know what they're fighting for at this point. I think it's because they view like white supremacy and patriarchy as the same thing. So in order for them to defeat it, they have to become feminine or feminine adjacent.
I don't know. What you think about that?
Roll the tape.
All right.
Can you give me
the ones that you deal with?
Example of a man not taking accountability?
What do you mean? Give you an example?
Because I think that we take accountability way more than women. So I would like an example.
Do y'all agree on that?
We have to.
No, I think that women don't take accountability.
Now on the panel, real quick, just for the men who say it real quick, just say men or women. Who you think takes accountability more? Men or women? I'll say men. Just real
Men
quick.
are forced to take accountability, so obviously.
All right. What you think real quick? Like just real quick, real fast.
Black man, go ahead.
All right. In chat, y'all can let us know if y'all disagree. Y'all can put it in the chat if y'all want to, men or women.
But I'm just saying, if you give me an example of a man not taking accountability, I can understand.
Give you an example of a man not taking accountability?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Baby mama shit off time.
It's your turn to talk. Thank you.
It's not your turn, Essence.
Thank you. Go ahead, Miss Michelle.
Why would she try and dump baby mom stuff off pause? Why? Let's just think about that's gonna be the guys that you deal with.
Notice how
very
her
happy to
immediate
have her.
reaction was like some shit that she went through with her boyfriend. So, give me an example of a man not taking accountability. Oh, well, my ex-boyfriend. Oh, you mean you chose a guy that didn't take accountability? All right, go ahead.
Right? Yeah, yeah. That's all I always say. Please say more.
Kids out here. So what you talking about?
I ain't gonna care if you got me out of you was gonna get me there, but I ain't gonna lie, I done dealt with a lot of men that haven't taken accountability, to the point to where they try to make it seem like I'm going crazy when I know damn well I'm not, when it's you.
And what are they not taking accountability of?
Everything. It could be small thing, communication, you know what I'm saying, finances.
Why they can't text back?
Why you can't, it just be small stuff, and when we bring it up, I be feeling like sometimes men be shutting us out rather than listening to women, but then want to play us like we crazy when we turn up. But we bring shit up to y'all before you get to where before you get out of hand.
I may be reaching here, but did you ever imagine that you actually might be crazy?
I know I'm crazy.
That's an oxy. If you know you crazy, why you trying to? You mad because somebody else ain't hitting you back because you're the one that's okay.
Wow. If you know you got this nigga's not crazy, and he's actually speaking reality. You got shit going on. He's saying you got it going on, but all of a sudden he's crazy when you know you're crazy, and this is driving me crazy. Respectfully,
you crazy.
Oh, that's taking a.
I'm being dead serious. Like I done dealt with that many a times. And I be tripping because some girls don't like being called crazy. They take that as a defense. I'm like, did they hit a button? Did it strike a nerve or something? You
Well,
crazy though.
shit, bro. In my generation, in Generation Z, girl, if you call a girl crazy, you should take it as a compliment.
Shit, hey. I'm glad I ain't part of that generation. I'm glad I ain't part of that damn generation. But shit, yeah, girls they used to get pissed off about that shit. Don't call me crazy. But I will say I have seen lately that girls are more receptive being called that shit because they know they fucking crazy. I mean, you got
And
too
they're
many, and I'm not
embracing
saying it.
it.
Yeah. I'm not
They
even
think
trying
it's
to be an
good.
asshole. I'm really not trying to be an asshole by saying that
Well,
shit.
you
Y'all got a
see,
lot of fucking
it's all
chemicals
because
fired in y'all.
us guys, and I'm a man and I'm taking accountability for all men right here.
You better,
We
hell no,
did,
take it for yourself, and you better get ready for that
no,
draft. Keep going.
we did kind of create a stereotype that crazy women have vice grips, if you know what I mean.
And we ain't
And
create
so,
shit. We especially
yeah,
not
we
your
did.
generation.
Yes, yes, we did.
Red, say how old
That's
you is
all
again.
dude, I'm 26 years old, and all I heard
Exactly.
growing up
You ain't
is
old enough. Yeah, you heard growing up. Other motherfuckers created that
o-
shit, not you. You ain't a part of that
old,
group that
yeah,
created
your
that shit.
generation,
Not my
all I
generation. You
heard
talking
from you
about generation
guys
before
is
me.
the
Yeah,
craziest
yeah.
women have the best cat. That's the
Don't tell,
stereotype, and
don't tell that,
that's why
man.
guys keep going for it. I'm just
Nah,
saying
man.
facts.
There you go. I tell you this, them guys that are going for that shit, they stupid. They fucking stupid.
I
They
agree. I
stupid as
agree.
fuck if they believe. If they believe that shit, they fucking stupid.
Imagine trying to get a crazy bitch thinking she got some bomb ass cat and it's trash.
Hey, most of that shit do be trash. Like the glitter bitches and the ones who be acting all, man, they be the worst fucks. I ain't gonna lie, the prettier the bitch,
Well,
the
in your
worse the fuck.
generation, yeah, the glitter bitches are
I'm
not
saying
good.
even in your generation, what you talking about? And them girls that be
Well, in
walking
my
around here.
generation, everybody's a glitter bitch.
Nah, I'm talking about you can still tell the ones that actually look good compared to the ones that just fucking putting on a mask. You can tell the difference. You can tell because the girl that's naturally look
They're
good,
all
she don't look
putting on a
good.
mask. In
Ain't that
2026, every Gen Z woman is putting on makeup every
yeah.
day.
It's levels to it. I ain't gonna say all of them. I still see some natural chicks out there. But man, it's levels to this shit, man. There's levels to it. But I agree, man. Look, the better she look, man. Honestly, you probably gonna run into more problems. The more makeup, the more hair, the more lashes, the more
But
nails, all
do
this
you
shit. You
agree
probably
with me
gonna.
that we do need to dispel the myth that crazy bitches have better pussy because they don't?
But if you got people out there still believing that, yeah, man. Every time you run across them, you need to dispel that because that's some bullshit. That don't even make no goddamn sense. Yeah,
A
dispel it.
lot of
Dispel it.
times, bitches. A lot of times they know their pussy's trash, so they they act crazy to try to compensate and make you think that.
Hey, if that's the case, I ain't ran across that. I haven't seen that. But if you dealing with that up there where you at, hey man, just try to dispel it on site. Like, nah, that
What do you
is
mean
not the case.
up there where I'm at? I'm in the new world, my friend.
You know what I'm saying? You
You
in
haven't been
Detroit.
on a date since 50 Cent was on the radio.
See, Oh, that's fucking funny. That's funny. Hey, let us keep going back to the video. Yeah, just spell it when you see it. Yeah.
Accountability.
My
What's
bad.
next
My
up,
bad. Maybe
Grace?
Nelly.
Okay, what's next?
So now that means a guy shouldn't even deal with you. If you know you crazy, see, that's the sad part with us as guys. Large majority of y'all have issues, and we still end up dealing with y'all. That's why I say we look past a lot of the issues with y'all. All y'all gonna have y'all problems. We look past so many of them just to still say, you know what? Oh, she's beautiful. Look at her. She's so cute. It hits. You know. So that's the scary part with y'all, man.
I think her new drop.
That is true. A lot of dudes do look past a lot of the flaws in the girls they with. And girls,
Simps.
I'm pretty sure some girls will say they look. I ain't even gonna just say simps, even regular dudes. I look past shit when it comes to girls, depending on how severe or how bad it is. 'Cause some things you can deal with. But fucking I know girls do it too,
You
but
know
I
what?
don't
You
really
know
be
what's
thinking of.
crazy? Guys will fall in love with like a very mid girl and think she's like extremely beautiful. But I
Yeah.
never see
Oh, Red, shut
girls
up. You don't get
falling
no
in love
fun.
with like. No, I'm just saying. When guys fall in love with a girl, it's usually not like the 9 out of 10 baddie. It's something a little bit lower than that, but she compensates with submission and probably other
Fuck, shut
things.
up. You fucking pussy flashlight. So check this out. So the
Well,
problem
first of all,
with
it's called
this
a
book,
fleshlight.
the problem with this shit is most of these bitches are crazy and neurotic. Most of them out here in the West. Most of them. So we got to deal with this shit. And the problem is over here in these male spaces, it ain't that big. Pause. There's not that many of us that's gonna tell these bitches the truth and still fuck these bitches. It's not that many. So we gotta let these goofy bitches on podcast and shout out to Ugly Money. He liked one of my videos on Facebook. Appreciate the brother. And he has to call these bitches out, him and his co-host, because he still can fuck bitches. He still got influence. I see the videos he made with bad bitches. He still got influence. He's still doing his thing. He around the music industry, did his thing and then all of that.
Because they
So
like
you need
this.
dudes like that. Yeah, shut up. You don't get no pussy. So you need guys like that that can get bitches and be able to call the shit out. That's exactly what the fuck we need. Because when you have dudes, lame ass dudes like Paul Pierce, that say goofy shit like he say, like he been rich all his life and he ain't from the gutter, come out and say,
Like,
"Oh, marriage is only for poor people." No, that's not fucking true. Because the people that
Wait,
got money,
he
the
said
majority
that.
of them is fucking married.
exactly. And marriage is actually a rich man's game right
Bruh,
now.
bruh.
Marriage is a rich man thing, man. Like you gonna see more people that are. You gonna see some more civil unions. You are gonna see a lot more civil unions coming into play lately. Like, hey, y'all just sit by and just wait
And
for it.
that's why you gotta stop listening to athletes because they're all controlled.
Paul Pierce ain't control. He just stupid. He just fucking stupid.
I think
Paul Pierce is
there's
stupid.
ulterior motives, especially when you look at him, you look at Dwayne Wade, you look at the circumstances of Kobe Bryant's death. It's a little weird.
Yeah, man. Dwayne Wade, man. Look, the thing is, and I'm just getting this secret out there for all the other women of every other race because I think y'all know. But I'm gonna give it out to the men of other races because y'all seem to not know. Black dudes are the most welcoming and understanding people, period. And a lot of women know that. A lot of women want to actually deal with a black dude. The shit that black dudes tolerate, you probably not gonna get that tolerated with in the Asian community, the Hispanic community, or the white community. Black dudes deal with a lot of shit. You damn sure not getting in it. Well, I
Well,
don't even know
because
why I
what are
keep.
they used to?
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying this, dude. You can say that could be a part of it, but that ain't everybody. But you can say that could be a part of it. But black dudes seem to be a little bit more understanding of bad behavior or things that they don't like from their woman compared to other guys of other races.
Well, I think smart black guys are much in my life experience from the overhead. They're much more rewarding of good behavior, and that's
Oh
actually
yeah,
what
yeah.
matters.
Oh, yeah, look, we care, but we care about our chicks, man. We care like that. That's why that whole beating somebody, that old
Well,
old
no.
that
It's not
shit is
just
bullshit.
caring, because any simp can care about a bitch, but it's
And
rewarding reciprocal behavior.
oh yeah, we go above and beyond for our girls. Like she doing what she need to do.
No,
Like
no,
motherfucker,
no.
look
I'm
out.
not talking about going
Okay,
above and
well,
beyond.
Red,
That's
say
simp
okay,
shit. I'm
say
talking about
exactly, say specifically what you trying to say. Cause I'm trying to
when I
just
say
co-opt things.
reciprocal. When I
Yeah,
say reciprocal,
yeah,
I mean that.
yeah. I know, I got you.
Uh, especially like in Detroit, you see like playboys and drug dealers. they do not take shit from a bitch until she has like contributed to his life, which is the attitude that they have about us. And so if men go into a relationship not just trying to give, but trying to
It's just saying simping, pretty much. Right,
right, simping. But as opposed to that, trying to create something, if you are trying to create something, especially with a woman, she has to provide you something first, I believe.
And then also, I will put this on there, put a caveat for you too. It's also levels to it. Like if a dude got bread like that and shit, and he spends shit, that might not be him going above and beyond and doing the shit. Like some girls be like, "Oh, he did this for me." Like, girl, that's like fucking $20 in the gas tank for him. That ain't.
Yeah,
that
well, that's
ain't-
just a class thing.
Yeah, that's a class thing, and I just don't want people to get confused with that because you need to also bring that into the equation. Like if a dude ain't going above and beyond out the way, and he actually letting the relationship just come to him how it comes, he just being normal and regular and shit. Yeah, you probably got a solid one and one that actually got some respect and shit for himself. But yeah, some dudes they be out here just, bitch, I'll drink your bath water type shit. And it's like, ugh, yuck, nigga, that shit lame as fuck. That's lame as hell. But either way,
That's
though,
why they got such big egos.
yeah, shit, dudes hype it up. You ain't lying about that.
Time for your crazy. You talk about I'm crazy. So what? I don't like crazy women. I like ambitious women that are focused, that handle their business, that are passionate, and do what they're supposed to do. I don't like crazy women, and I'm not judging you, and I mean that respectfully, though.
Okay, first of all, my pet peeve is that I can't quit y'all. But I just wanted to bring this back because ladies was saying, oh, accountability. Like, have you ever thought about like these men were not placed in the right classes in high school? They should have been in the classes all the way at the end of the hallway, and we expecting emotion.
Well, maybe they shouldn't have been Adderall and Ritalin.
Hold up, Red. I got something for that.
What? Huh? Oil? Who said something about oil, bitch? You cooking?
All right, go ahead, Red.
You should have played that one with Trump saying that shit that they got out the new one.
You're gonna have to send it.
Yeah. But the point is, all these men, especially in this conversation, black men, they're raised in feminine environments.
Not
Who
all
is the
black
public
men.
school teachers?
Not all
No,
black men.
yeah, all black men that go to public school.
No.
They're raised by majority
No, they're not.
female public
No,
school
they're not.
teachers.
No, they're
Yes,
not.
they
No,
are.
they're not. No, they're
The
not.
majority of public school teachers are female.
I'm telling you, no, they're not. And how you gonna tell me what the fuck I went through?
Yes, they are. The vast majority of public school teachers, especially in elementary school.
Most of my teachers were white.
No,
My entire
I'm not
time
talking
in
about
school.
race. I'm talking about gender, dude. I'm saying they're female.
No, there are women. Dude, that's for everybody then. There are more women teachers than there are men teachers.
That's my point.
But why you talking about black then?
Well,
That's
because that's where
everybody.
this conversation was stemming
No, this is
from.
not about. No, we're not. Look, we're having a conversation about relationships. Period. This ain't no white black thing because everything that these women
Yeah,
saying.
you brought that into it. I wasn't making
No, I
any
didn't.
white
I
black
bring
thing.
it into it. You the one that said black. I was like, no, that's not the case.
Yeah, you did.
Oh well, and especially in black inner city students, they're not allowed school choice, and so they're subject to certain inner city schools. And we all know inner city schools have a higher rate of female teachers. It's basically all female teachers.
That's
especially as
all.
opposed to
That's the majority of schools. That's not just the black.
not charter schools. It's lower for charter schools, and it's lower for technical institutes.
Let me see this goddamn
But
shit.
schools overall would be your school too.
Yeah,
that's what your man said. So why would you just say black when it's all schools? Overall.
Because I mean, most black children are living in inner cities and they don't have school choice to get to charter schools, so they're forced into the public schools.
That's not true. We got a bunch of fucking charter schools. That is the same thing overall.
Especially in
public
New
schools.
York, and you have in North
Public
Harlem.
schools in the public school system, period, is women. Period. And y'all.
No, I agree.
Y'all dudes are y'all
He's right.
emasculated just like us.
Look, I would just say it real quick, like just to throw it out there, because I don't understand. Look, Red, I ain't gonna lie, I think you on something else right now.
No, dude, Op doesn't understand. I literally agree. The problem with public schools in general
just let me tell you.
is the women, and that's not
No,
a
I'm just
black or
saying
white
this. I'm just
thing.
saying
But
that
I'm
we ain't gonna
saying black children are forced to go to public schools at a higher rate, and that's just
No,
true.
I'm gonna give you one better, Red. I'm gonna give you one better. Out of all teachers in America, percentage-wise breakdown of all teachers, regardless whether it's college, public, private, 77% of the teachers are women.
Yep,
I just
that's the
Googled it.
problem.
I just go, but you say it like it's just in the black community. It's crazy.
No, I said it was across the board, but especially in public schools. And black children go to public schools at a higher rate.
I don't think that's the case.
Wait. No, we don't. It's more of y'all than it is us. So how the fuck would it be more of us going to public
per
schools than
capita.
y'all?
No, at a high.
Don't
When I
start this
say
per
at a
capita
higher
because you don't
rate,
know what the fuck you're talking about. Y'all go at a
that's
higher
what
rate
per capita
public schools
means.
than we do.
When I say you go to public schools at a higher rate, that means more black children go to public schools per capita, not total, because we all know in the United States of America,
And we're
the
talking
majority of
about
public school
total.
students are white.
We're talking about total. So when
I
you switch
talked
it and
about
try
the
to say
rate.
black, that is the problem.
I was talking about the rate because I was comparing problems.
No. Because in college, y'all have the biggest problem crying about this shit. Don't try to switch it to per capita. It's in general. And the conversation that they had, you threw that shit in there that didn't need
What
to be
does in
there.
general mean?
What does per capita mean?
Per rate, per 1,000.
Oh, really? So in general and in total, it's more y'all going there in private schools, right?
Well, it depends on what you mean by general. In total,
No, don't try. You know what that fucking word means. You know what that word means. Don't start that bullshit.
I don't know what you mean by in
It
general.
was no reason.
Total?
It was no reason.
When you say total,
it was
I
no
know what you
reason.
mean by
It was
total.
no
I don't
reason. It
know
was
what you
no
mean by
reason.
general.
It was no reason for you to throw that in there. Is what me and Jay just said. Because you know fucking well the biggest problem feminism started because of your women, not ours.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, real quick.
All right, then.
Just to throw
Let
this
that
out
shit
there.
die.
And like Red talking about per capita and all this shit. I just had to look
That's
it up
what
real
I'm
quick.
on.
Like I just had to look at it real quick, like just to be funny about it. 9% of black children go to private school.
Yeah,
10%
and that's
of
lower
white
than
kids.
white children.
10% of
Yep.
white kids go to private school. Nigga, you talking about
Yep.
1%? It's a gray area.
Well, that 1% matters if you think about what is
No, it
considered
don't.
a private
It
school.
don't.
Where
You can throw per
where
capita
does
out the
charter
fucking window
schools
when you
fall
say
into
that
this
number.
statistic?
You can throw that shit out the window.
That's crazy. Like 9 to 10%, and we like, come on, man. Y'all go through the same, like y'all got the same teachers that we got. That's all that me and I was really saying. Like, it's not a black kids. There's white kids go to public school. There's more white kids in public
Yeah,
school
and
than
we
there's black
suffer the
kids.
same consequences of inherent
Okay, then.
feminism.
So that's what I'm saying. We ain't got to make it about race on this one, man. Just keep it about the. Look, let's play.
Thank you.
We gonna play. You said it.
The fuck you saying thank you for, motherfucker?
You guys are always on the Malcolm X tip.
Hey, look, man,
Every time I come
You
on the
damn
Bears
right.
show.
Rest in peace to Malcolm X. You damn right.
I just.
Intelligence for somebody that struggled with. If Johnny had 6 apples,
That's false. First of all, men usually get classified first as being different, argumentative, aggressive. Men get
I ain't gonna care about that. She just talking shit.
On the girls' trip. Y'all raised the nigga. You ran the daddy off. You was the plumber. On the girls' trip. And you took the girl that didn't goddamn tell on him. So that's why this nigga's supposed to be in a mother short bus class and he not. Because y'all raised him. Black women love to raise the type of niggas they fucking hate. Y'all hate weak niggas. That's what you do with your son. You coddle him. You don't punch him in the chest with his tie. You run his daddy off so he don't got no discipline. You ask him why these kids don't know how to fucking act right. Because they don't got a daddy to punch him in the chest at the goddamn time. You ran that off, goddamn it, because you was over there getting that broke nigga. Yeah.
He said respectfully.
I raised that nigga.
Examples.
Yeah, I raised all the Daquans in the world. Every nigga named Daquan, DeMarcus, any nigga that got a D in front of his name that ain't Dwight, you raised him. 99% of DeMarcuses was raised in a single parent household.
That's crazy.
Now, what's your pet peeve about us again? What did you say? You can't quit us?
Yeah, I can't quit y'all. I love black men. Y'all can't really do nothing wrong, honestly. I'm willing to work with y'all to an extent.
Hold on, y'all can't do nothing wrong. See, that's I can't stand women be like, oh, I just love.
Yeah, she can't talk shit and then turn around and say she can't. We can do nothing wrong. Obviously, you was talking shit. You was
Well,
just talking
no,
about something on the short bus.
she's actually consistent because if you pay attention to her, she says, in her logic, women can do nothing wrong because it's all the result of their reactions, and men can do nothing wrong because they're black men.
I'm not following that because she literally just said that motherfucker should have been in the short bus because Johnny got 6 apples type shit.
Well, that's black pill shit. That's because those guys are
I'm just
attractive
saying,
to
she
her.
just got done talking shit, so obviously they do something wrong because she just talked shit about him. That's the point I'm coming from. But I feel you if that's the point you want to get with. But either way, let's keep going.
I love black men. That's fine. But to say that they can't do nothing wrong, we got to have accountability at the same time. It's not going to be all good people. Just because you're black don't mean you're a good person. We have to stop doing that. We still got to label people as they are based on their characteristics and actions. I don't care what the color of the skin is. That person is a demon. That person is a demon.
Essence, I think you got another pet peeve for black men. Essence, what makes black men sassy in 2026?
Man, I don't know. I love black men. I'm serious. I truly do.
Right. Caring about their shoe collection.
Like, just communication is lacking between us. Like, that's probably
so. The fact that he communicates, he's sassy.
No, I'm not saying sassy. I'm just saying like communicate in general. Like use your words. Challenge yourself.
Use your words to do what?
To express.
Your communication is off. You're the problem. You trying to explain yourself is the problem. Nigga sat there and waited for 45 minutes for you to explain what the you was talking about. You still couldn't articulate yourself with a proper vernacular. Your communication is off. We didn't know what she was talking about. Communication. I mean, I just gotta use your, you know what I'm saying?
Gonna pull out your ass.
I love how he caught it right there. You want to say people are unintelligent, they can't explain themselves, they can't get their words out. We don't know what you were talking about just now. You said a lot of nothing. She hasn't said nothing.
Was in middle school. Went to magnet school.
Who was in the right classes?
Went to magnet school. I was the only black boy in the what do you call it, the AL class. I was only me. It was me and Michael Day. And Michael Day didn't know he was black. That was it. It was just me and Michael Day. We was the only 2 smart black boys in the school. All the Heather Sadler, all the little white girls, blonde hair, blue eyed white girl. They smart as hell. Shelley Lewis, smart ass. And me and Mike Day. I'm in that bitch by myself. I'm the only nigga that listen to me again. That bitch.
Hey, you talking? Work your move, gang. Work your move.
She broke niggas.
I do not.
She just said she broke niggas.
You like white boys, and that is
you want to cheat on us. You want to quit us for Chris Helmsworth. Imagine your name being Essence Helmsworth. It's out, goofy.
With raisins in the potato salad, all type of weird shit.
Look at this ID, gotta be fake.
This is what I'm saying, dude.
Raisins in your potato salad is crazy to me.
That's our Hellcat on the check. Hellcat, I call you back like I
People do that. I don't know.
Okay, so.
You said I was with y'all. Look what you did to me. I said I
said you was gonna cheat on me with. You said you was gonna cheat on me with Thor.
Oh,
damn, at least goddamn Black
Forget about that.
Bro, they have no consistency.
That's the point I'm getting to. You said she actually was consistent a second ago.
Well, she was consistent on that one point, but what they're not understanding is that she's consistently inconsistent, and they're trying to find consistency in that, and there is none, because she says women can do nothing wrong, then she says black men can do nothing wrong, then she says black men don't have to be accountable, then she says she likes white men. You cannot take these people seriously.
She is all over the place. Here, we're gonna do like 3 more minutes of this, y'all. See how they round it out. Then we're gonna do final thoughts. Get the fuck up out of here. Let's see where they go real quick. Like,
all right, Miss Amber. What is your biggest pet peeve of dating black men in 2026?
I think I answered.
Yeah, she answered already.
I want to answer again.
Oh wow.
She got another one.
Give her another one.
What's your next one? Yeah, you got him. This guy got him too.
I sure do.
Go ahead. What's your next pet peeve about?
What is one of your other pet peeves?
I hate a lustful guy. Like
A lustful guy.
yeah,
Bro, he better eat up on this one.
it's like you overly horny or you just so anxious.
Too horny.
See what it's about. Like I just be like, just calm down, just vibe. Like,
So you don't want hold on, man.
You know what's funny? That's probably the guy that she actually get a cat to. The ones that's extra, the ones that she probably attracted to. It ain't gonna be the humble guy a lot of the time. Because earlier she said that she don't like nice guys.
don't want a man to want to have sex with you.
that's cool, but it's to an extent. Like you first meet.
Do you like gay men?
I never said that.
I did.
So the man that wants to have sex with you is irritating.
Yes,
Do
when
you
you're
like
when
gay
you,
men? Then you like gay boys. You telling me that you don't like me because I want to you. You don't like me because I want to drop on you and not Tony. You don't like me because I want to bend you up like a pretzel and he don't want to get his back bent up like a pretzel. And they wonder why they end up with these down low niggas. Because the niggas that actually want to y'all say he's so lustful, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Yeah, well go get you a goddamn Daquan. Cross-dressing ass nigga, he ain't never going to.
I think it's definitely beneficial for a guy to not be extra.
I'm gonna stop right there with that one because that didn't make no goddamn sense to me. Like, lady, how you say you want to do, but you don't want him to like want you for real though? He too lustful. What's too lustful for you?
But they do want guys that want them. They want yearners. So they want someone that yearns for them and their Disney version of a personality that they have, which is just TikTok. And they expect us to love that.
Yeah, I don't fucking get it. I don't get it all. Do you get it? Because yeah, what you think?
Yeah, you already know the bitch stupid. We about to get up out of this bitch. You already know what it is. Big out 2024. Here on YouTube if you want to subscribe or not. It's all cool, you know what I'm saying? My thing is over there on Out From the Norm 18 on Facebook. But right here on the JVJ Network, make sure you motherfucking like, share, subscribe. Chip!
Go to the backup channel, y'all, on JVJ Speaks. Make sure y'all subscribe to the backup channel. But Red, give me your final thoughts real quick. Like,
Well, I'm glad that Keisha psyop is finally being exposed and it's not being given any quarter on racial grounds, on sexual grounds. It's just full force because we all understand that we have been manipulated for decades at this point. And overcoming that is necessary not just to men of all races in this country, across the world, but to civilization itself. And with that, thanks for having me.
all right, man. Red came here with some philosophical shit for y'all ass, man. Y'all hope y'all heard it. Man, final thoughts from me, y'all, for the night, man. Look, appreciate all y'all tuning in. Hope y'all hit that like, subscribe, and share. I forgot to put the backup channel in there, but y'all know JVJ Speaks. Type that shit into YouTube. Make sure y'all go sub up if y'all haven't. It's a lot of crazy shit going on, y'all. And we're gonna have a lot more crazy shit to cover. Yeah, that's all I fucking got, man. Like, I'm gonna catch y'all motherfuckers in the next one as always, man.